it starts with just building one site, right? And then you build a second site. Then because I'm a blogger and I'm reviewing plugins, I create a couple of test sites, and that lets me configure and put in a plugin and test it and take pictures of it and write the blog post I want. And so now you have some test sites. Then, of course, you want to demo a feature to someone, so you have a couple demo sites. And, of course, you make a site for your friend, your brother, your neighbor. And all of a sudden, you have a whole lot of sites in your managed portal. And at that point, you go, okay, I'm going to be scrolling for days. And that's not fun. And so we create this card view that lets you see more of these cards and more of these sites faster. You go, okay, that's cool. And then we give you search, right? And you go, okay, well, let's look up the Lemma post. Oh, there we go. The two sites that are specifically one for my brother and one for me. And you go, okay, that's cool. I like that. But my favorite organizational feature, my favorite feature in this UI that we've rolled in is this notion of tags. And you know what tags are, right? If I want to see just those sites that are specifically for testing, I can just click that tag. If I want to see just the demo ones, an agency demo, an enterprise demo, I can do that. If I want to take a look at the ones that are friends and family, right? Bowen Trainers, and you'll notice the Jose Lemma one showed up in two places, right? So a tag, you can, every site can have multiple tags. That's not a problem. And then, of course, you can use tags for other things, right? You can use tags to say, hey, let me tag sites that are all kind of similar in some way, right? So these are hobby sites, and they're all related to cigars. And you go, okay, but what's up with that? You go, well, I want to be able to quickly find those. And I'll explain why those are grouped together in just a second. But let's go into one of these so I can just show you how easy it is to create a tag. So you've seen the top part of this, but as we scroll down, we've introduced a new panel here, and it says that you can add a tag, and you can type in any tag you like, right? You'll see that if you roll over the existing tab, the X is there if you want to take a tag away. But you can type in anything you want here, click the button Add Tag, and it'll appear immediately here as a way to filter all your sites. Instead of scrolling up and down, you can just click the tag and get those. And you go, okay, but what's up with the tagging of these cigar sites? Well, it turns out that if you're building a website with cigars, and I'm sure for alcohol as well, you have to add some extra code on the landing page for age verification. And if you do that, if you write the code and put it in one place, you're going to want to reuse that the second site, the third site. And so we've also introduced something called stencils. When you come to stencils, you'll see I have a cigar stencil. So what happens is every time that I want to spin up a new site, I can just click Create from Stencil, and it'll do it all for me. And by recreating that site, it'll take with it all that age verification code. You go, how do I make a stencil? Well, it's really, really easy. After you build your first website, right, you go into one of these. Let's say you're building a whole bunch of trainer and fitness sites. You come in here, you type in the name like Fitness Stencil, and you hit Add Stencil, and it will go and save a full snapshot of this site, save it ready, and put it back over here in the main section under stencils so that you can have a quick start, an easier way to get the next site built. Hope you love these improvements. Take care.